Audio levels, test, audio levels. Nebraska Pro Volleyball, CHI Health Center, audio check, 1, 2, 3, 4.
One, two, mic check. Nothing. Mic check. Mic check. Good. Okay.
You gonna warm me up here? And Kirsten is, excuse me real quick. We'll just make sure that everybody stays in frame. Coach, how are you? If you guys just want to come up a little bit closer so we're all in frame. Okay. Yep. Or we can split 2 and 2 as well.
Let's do that.
Yep. And so just leave the... Okay. All right. Hey, we've got our Nebraska Pro Volleyball up there.
There we go. I like it.
We good? Good morning. My name is Jen Ray Wong, and we are here today on behalf of Nebraska Pro Volleyball. We are joined today by Diane Mendenhall, who we will introduce in a few moments, Roger Dixon, President and CEO of Mecca, Kirsten Bernthal Booth, Creighton Volleyball Head Coach, and Michael Stevens, VP of Corporate Partnership and Ticketing. For those of you who are not yet aware, the Pro Volleyball Federation is standing up a first-of-its-kind Major League Women's Professional Volleyball League in the United States. This means U.S. athletes will no longer have to leave the country after college to continue pursuing a career in the sport they love. This is a huge moment in history. And Omaha will be one of 7 inaugural national teams for the inaugural season, starting in 2024 and playing into May, when we will be chasing the PVF championship title. The excitement and buzz around the Omaha team is real and growing every day. You can be a part of the excitement on our social media platforms, so I encourage you to follow us and check out our website, www.neprovb.com. And today, we have two exciting announcements. On behalf of the team, it is an honor to introduce President of Nebraska Pro Volleyball, Diane Mendenhall. Diane is simply amazing. She is an Ogallala native who has lived volleyball for the majority of her life. I will let her share her beautiful story with you, but it is safe to say that Diane is the perfect person for this role. When seeking to find the right president, Nebraska Pro Volleyball was looking for somebody who loves the sport and has a deep appreciation for the opportunity this moment presents. To quote our co-owner, Chris Erickson, Diane has lived volleyball, she is an amazing leader, and is an incredible ambassador for the stratospheric potential of this sport. We are incredibly excited to welcome her and watch her prepare this organization to compete for championships. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our new president of Nebraska Pro Volleyball, Diane Mendenhall.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Jen Ray. I'm thrilled to be here today, and I'm humbled to be the president of the first Nebraska Pro Volleyball franchise. Bringing professional sports for women here to Nebraska and playing in that inaugural season with the Pro Volleyball Federation. Out of the gate, I want to extend my appreciation to the founders of the league, Dave Winham and Stephen Evans. This has been a dozen years in the making. Their vision, their experience, and their passion will ensure the league's success. Next, a tremendous thank you to our Nebraska Pro Volleyball owners, City Ventures co-founder Chris Erickson, Danny White, and global music sensation Jason Derulo. Their belief and passion for their sport and the investment in women is so inspiring. Chris is here with us today, and I know via Jason's 130 million plus social media followers, the rest of the world will know about Nebraska Pro Volleyball. Plus, backstory here, you never know what meetings can happen at the Super Bowl. An additional thank you to the Burrow family, Jimmy Burrow, and his contributions as a founding partner of Professional Volleyball Federation and helping to bring a franchise to Omaha. Thank you. Volleyball has been an important part of my life. Growing up in Ogallala, I never dreamed I'd have the opportunity to play high school volleyball. Volleyball didn't exist for high school. And I then was a product of Title IX. My sister was 3 years older than I was, and the opportunities I had compared to her were phenomenal. So eventually we had high school volleyball, and I was that first wave that got to play all the way through. And then the opportunity to have a college scholarship, which parlayed me into coaching at the high school and the collegiate levels. Then one day the phone rings, and it's Coach Cook. He's taking over the helm of Nebraska Volleyball. And he says, Diane, I'm creating a director of volleyball operations position, just like football and men's basketball has here at Nebraska. I think you'd be great. Are you interested? Next step in my journey, the Huskers. I was one of the first volleyball operations directors in the United States. When I texted Coach Cook and said, I'm considering this opportunity, his comment back to me was, wow, life really does come full circle. I've been truly blessed throughout my entire life by the people who have invested in me along the way, from my family to my teammates to my coaches and mentors, Dr. Hibner, Coach Pettit, Coach Cook, as I mentioned, and the entire community of Ogallala and the communities and the people across the state. Filling our gym to capacity in the 70s to watch women compete And in Ogallala and these communities across the state, they're doing that every single season. And that's what is exciting about volleyball, because volleyball is truly the treasure of our state. My first conversation with Chris Erickson, I'm going to call you out, a Holdridge Duster, I asked him, where did your passion for volleyball come from? And he looked at me quite perplexed and said, I'm from Nebraska. That brings us here today. Professional volleyball has come to Nebraska. And for those of you from outside of the volleyball world who will soon be huge volleyball fans, let me tell you, Nebraska is known as the epicenter of volleyball in the United States and soon to be the world. From Ogallala to Lincoln to Wayne to Kearney to Gearing to Chadron, we are volleyball. As a San Diego franchise owner, 3-time gold medal Olympian, Carrie Walsh Jennings stated, you cannot have professional volleyball in the United States without a team in Omaha, Nebraska. And if anyone wants proof, just look at our players who are assigned to date. We have NCAA All-Americans, we have national champions, we have players on the national team, and we have former Olympians. And a common statement from all of them is, I want to play in Omaha. I want to play in front of the most knowledgeable and passionate fans in the entire world. And to play for Coach Shelton Collier, who was just inducted into the Volleyball Hall of Fame here at the Final Four in Omaha this past December. Also, he's number 7 in all-time victories in NCAA history. For the first time, these women will be able to continue their career opportunities professionally here in the United States. Previously, they had to leave the country. They had to leave their family, their friends, all of you, the fans, for 6 to 9 months to play internationally. For me to have this opportunity to reinvest in this sport from all the mentors that invested in me, and to pay this opportunity forward to these phenomenal female athletes, but also the community, all the people of Nebraska. This is tremendous. This is a great day for Omaha. Now, as president of the Nebraska Pro Volleyball, it's my honor to announce, are you ready, drum roll? That we will be playing our inaugural season right here in Omaha at the largest venue in Nebraska, the CHI Health Center. Definitely deserves an applause. That's right. This will be the premier home for women's professional volleyball in the nation. Now I'd like to introduce you to the president and CEO of Mecca, Roger Dixon. Roger has been a leader of Mecca for the last 2 decades. We just talked about how we probably met at the start of and the opening of the CHI Center. He has led some of the transformation in Omaha as he has brought Nebraska to the national stage on events that are hosted here. Solidifying this agreement was a big undertaking, and we at Nebraska Pro Volleyball and City Ventures want to show our appreciation to Roger and his team for helping us bring this to fruition. Roger, thank you so much, and please say a few words for us.
Thank you, Diane. Thank you, City Ventures. Thank you all, to all the partners involved in this exciting announcement. Allow me to be the first to welcome you to your new home at CHI Health Center, Omaha. It's been said many times before, but Nebraska is a volleyball state. We've seen the proof right here in this building after many college volleyball championship sellouts, with attendance records set and then shattered in Omaha. To this day, CHI Health Center maintains 4 of the top 10 NCAA attendance records in college volleyball championship history. Now we are pleased at the opportunity to help bring a professional version of this beloved sport to our community. And with CHI Health Center's history of accommodating sellout institution and events, we have the experienced staff and proven facilities to support this promising new venture. To the fan bases that develop across this state are large and fiercely loyal, as demonstrated by Creighton's men's basketball attendance records and Nebraska football sellout streak. And it's always a pleasure to watch our local teams with Nebraska and Creighton's women's volleyball play here in front of hometown crowds, which is why a professional volleyball team will be a welcome addition to our community and to CHI Health Center Omaha. Congratulations to City Ventures and to the many involved partners on this historic announcement. Thank you.
Thank you again, Roger, for your tremendous partnership and collaboration and bringing this to fruition. Next, I have the honor of introducing a very dear friend and an individual who's known for her impact on the sport and overall women's athletics, Coach Kirsten Bernthal Booth. Coach Booth is the head coach at Creighton University, and she's an incredible advocate and builder of our sport. She had inherited a team that was 3-23 at Creighton when she took over, and they were playing at Omaha South High School. Fast forward, she's a 3-time National Coach of the Year and plays in front of sold-out arenas at the Sokol Arena. Kirsten is entering her 20th season, leading one of the nation's best collegiate teams. She quickly built the program and appears in the AVCA top 25 poll, got to get the numbers right, top 25 poll for the last 10 years. I literally took her away today from volleyball camp. So she's taking her time to come and share with us some wonderful words of wisdom. Thank you for being here, Coach Booth.
Thank you. Yeah, so if anyone wants to go hang out with 200 middle schoolers after this, that's where I'm heading. But what an honor to be here. I guess I just want to echo some things, but just that what a big moment this is for volleyball, but really for female athletics. I've seen as Diane said, I've been at Creighton for 20 years. We've graduated some amazing volleyball players, some that want to play professionally. They don't have the opportunity or they have to go abroad right now. And I can think of a couple that were definitely professional level volleyball players, but they didn't want to go live in a foreign country. They wanted to stay here. And so they started their career. That opportunity is changing. As the mother of 3 daughters, your boys grew up, you can be in the NFL, you can be in the NBA. How many kids in 2nd grade believe they're going to be a professional athlete? So many opportunities. Women has led things, some one-offs in tennis and golf, but team sports is not there. This, I really want people to understand is. I want you to understand that this is different. We have franchises that are investing large, the group here is investing a lot of money to do this, really supporting us. I mean, they've got incredible staff. People. And so the thing in Florida, Omaha, and the region is we have to step up. You're playing at CHI. This is the biggest arena, I think, in the state. I think it's even bigger than Pinnacle, right? So we need people to come out and support. So if you want little girls, your grandchild, your nieces, to be able to have the opportunities that little boys in this country have, we need to get out here and support this program. And so that's why it was really important for me to be here. I think the things are in place to make this thing go, and I'm excited to support them and do all we can to make this a huge thing in our country and for the little girls growing up to look up to them. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Coach. I don't know if anything more needs to be said after that, so thank you. Well done. I should probably let you go right away now, Michael, too, because that's who I want to introduce next. Michael Stevens, who's our Vice President for Corporate Partnerships and Ticketing, and he's going to give us a little bit of inside information in that aspect. Michael?
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you, Diane. Everybody, thanks for being here. It's an exciting day to be here in Omaha, and so in really no other state could I stand up here in front of the cameras and tell you that our plan is to sell out all 12 of our home matches. No other state could we do that. But because we're here in Nebraska, that is exactly what we're going to do. And we know we need to earn it. We need to translate that interest and love of the game into sales by right pricing our tickets and by putting on an exceptional fan experience. We need to serve our fans and entertain our fans. A little bit about our season tickets. So we will have full season ticket packages available from $150 per ticket to $1,500 per ticket, really just depending on where your seating location is. Right now, the best thing for fans to do is to go to our website. Said it earlier, I'll say it again, neprovb.com, neprovb.com, and submit the season ticket interest form. And then you'll get on our ticket alert email list and you'll know everything about our tickets. So that's the first thing. So next Thursday, July 20th, everybody mark your calendars, July 20th, next Thursday, we will begin a deposit campaign so fans can secure their spot in line for their season tickets. Seat selection will be based on the order the deposits are received. So we encourage fans to make that $100 deposit just as quickly as possible. So again, seat selection will be based on the order deposits are received. So please jump online next Thursday and make that $100 deposit just as soon as possible. Again, best thing to do today is to visit the website, get on our ticket alert update, and yeah, we're already building our relationships with our fans. It's that connection between our fans and our team that really makes the magic happen. That's what we're here to do, and we're going to do all we can to build that bond and earn the business. Thank you.
Thank you, Michael, and thank you for all your hard work. So the three most common questions that we get asked when we're out or on social media, number one, where are you playing? The CHI Center. Check the box. How can I reserve my season tickets? You heard the date, the 20th. What's your team name? I'm holding off on that one. It's in the works. You'll hear very, very soon. This is an amazing moment for volleyball, as Kirsten said, for women's athletics, for Omaha, for Nebraska, for Iowa, the entire region. Women's professional volleyball is coming to Omaha. We're playing at the CHI. Roger, Kirsten, thank you so much for your time today and your wonderful remarks. I promised Jen that we would get all of you out here on time, so we'll have a time for a few Q&A if anyone has any questions.
That's correct. Yep. Season ticket, yeah, season ticket is $150 per ticket for the season. Per ticket.
Other questions?
Yeah, you get, just to clarify that, just even more. So we're playing 12 matches, and you get a ticket to each match, season ticket, for $150 total. So $12.50 a game. Yep. Thank you, Jen Ray. Good call. Yeah, you're like, let's clarify that. Yeah, no problem.
Having worked in ticketing at the University of Nebraska, I would strongly encourage you to get your tickets for the inaugural season. They will be a hot commodity, and once you're out, you're out. So hopefully we'll all see you on the 20th chiming in. Any other questions? Okay, well, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your passion. Volleyball truly is the treasure of the state. We stand here today on the shoulders of the people that built this legacy, from Dr. Hibner to Coach Pettit to Coach Cook to Coach Booth, and all the high school and club coaches across this entire state. Because of them, little girls in Ogallala can dream of playing in high school. They can dream of playing in college. And now they can dream of playing professionally in the state of Nebraska. In Nebraska, we have this united sense of purpose. So we come together. And to quote another famous Nebraskan, Larry the Cable Guy, let's get her done. Thank you.